I just wanted to ask how you found success, like moving from midget to the next level, just like playing in college and obviously playing for like two good teams, and just how you guys found success there.
The best thing I could have done was I just tried to take it all in. And to know that it's okay if you feel a little bit of a step behind the other players. And, there is an adjustment period to the on ice and the hockey and the balance of all of a sudden your university courses. And no one's really there to make sure you go to class. Like there's a lot of different adjustments. And I guess the best thing I would say is just allow for those adjustments to happen while working towards making yourself a better player and a better student.
I think one thing that it's hard to kind of grasp, but it's important to understand that you're not going to go from playing midget hockey to your university team and be the best player and be an all-star right away. So I think you need to be patient with the process and understand that every time you go to practice and every time you play a game, it's a chance to get better and a chance to get more comfortable at playing at a higher level.
You became an all-star, though. How long did it take you?
Like 3 practices.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking.
It was quick.
Yeah. Good. Well done.
Yeah,
that's great.
What do you think the hardest part of getting to the Olympics was?
For me, it was kind of, well, there's a lot of hard parts, but I think mentally understanding that not everything's going to go your way. And being resilient is probably, for me, the reason why I was able to make the Olympic team is because I didn't give up on myself, even though there were times where I probably should have or definitely could have. So being resilient, being patient, and understanding that there's always going to be setbacks. But thinking back on my last 5 to 10 years of playing hockey, all the setbacks that I went through and that I encountered, I would go through them again if it meant that I was going to end up here. So there's value in everything. And at the time, you don't see it right away. But when you get to reflect and you get to experience different opportunities, you'll definitely understand that being patient and being resilient are 2 things that will always come in handy.
It's not easy, I guess, to make the Olympic team. And I think for me, it was about kind of understanding my consistency in play. That was really hard. Like if you want to get to that next level, you have to be able to perform daily, and not just perform average. Like you got to be, I think, one of the best players on the ice day in, day out. And what does consistency even mean in your own game? And I think that was probably one of the hardest things for me to understand and to kind of also accept that what other players do out on the ice, I can't control, but I can control, how I play and taking on that responsibility. Because at times it's easy to like hope that someone else doesn't play well or certain things like that. But I think, taking on that responsibility of playing well for yourself and making sure that you don't have an excuse at the end of the day. And, if you're not going to make it, it's not due to the lack of performance or consistency that you put out there. It's probably maybe just that someone else was better at that time. And I think that's easier pill to swallow than to look back and say, I could have done more.